A very good day to everyone. A few days ago, we finally got our hands on the brand new trailer for House of the Dragon Season 3. Those of you who watched the trailer already know that the Dance of the Dragons era, which is what this entire series is based on, is a time in Game of Thrones history absolutely packed with brutal clashes between the Black faction and the Green faction. Today, we are going to break down all the massive details and Easter eggs we spotted in this new trailer. Let's dive in. If you are a House of the Dragon or Game of Thrones fan, you have been waiting for almost 2 years since Season 2 dropped for this next installment. Well, according to this new trailer, the next season of House of the Dragon is officially dropping this year in June. And let's not forget, we now have both a teaser and a full trailer to piece together. The trailer kicks off with a chilling line from Daemon Targaryen talking to Rhaenyra. He tells her that she is laying claim to a power she has never controlled, or rather, a power no one has ever truly possessed. Why does he say this? Because right now, Team Black has amassed a jaw-dropping number of dragons. You might remember at the end of last season, Hugh claimed Vermithor and Ulf claimed Silverwing. On top of that, Adam of Hull claimed Sea Smoke. So, even though Team Black tragically lost dragons like Meleys and Arax, Daemon is pointing out that they still wield terrifying, unprecedented power. To put it into perspective, Aegon the Conqueror, one of the greatest dragon riders in history, only had 3 dragons when he conquered Westeros. Sure, they were massive, but there were only 3. Right now, Team Black sitting at Dragonstone has way more dragons than Aegon ever did. Daemon also drops this line: "Our children will rule it forever and a day." This creates an interesting contradiction. Right now, Rhaenyra already has an heir perfectly fit for the Iron Throne, Jacaerys Velaryon. But technically, Jace is Daemon's stepson, not his biological child. So here, Daemon is clearly referring to his own flesh and blood. We know that Aegon and Viserys, the children born to Daemon and Rhaenyra, have already been sent away for their safety. He is definitely talking about them. Next up, we get a rapid-fire sequence of shots. Walking down a corridor with blood-stained shoes. I strongly believe we are going to see all these events unfold in the very early episodes of the new season. Remember, at the end of last season, Rhaenyra and Alicent Hightower struck a deal. The agreement was that the Greens would surrender and open the gates of the Red Keep. Because of this, Rhaenyra gets the chance to easily take over King's Landing and finally sit on the Iron Throne. Later in the trailer, we even see Rhaenyra burning the Green faction's banners inside the Red Keep, a clear sign of her taking total control. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest plot points. You guys remember Rhaena Targaryen, Daemon's daughter from his previous marriage, right? She lived without a dragon for a long time, but at the end of last season, while wandering the Vale, she spotted a wild dragon, Sheepstealer. Sheepstealer is a wild dragon who has never been tamed or had a rider. In the original books, a young girl named Nettles claims him. However, the showrunners have completely removed Nettles from the story and given her entire badass arc to Rhaena. The trailer shows her flying around the Vale after claiming Sheepstealer. Boom! Another dragon added to Team Black's arsenal. Guys, this new season is based on the absolute peak of the Dance of the Dragons. The trailer teases some of the most brutal conflicts in Westerosi history. Get ready for the Battle of the Gullet, the Battle of the Honeywine, the Butcher's Ball. We also see Daemon meeting with the Winter Wolves, the fierce northern army of House Stark. They arrive right after Daemon has won a previous battle. We haven't seen the Stark army in actual combat recently, and knowing how incredibly fierce Stark soldiers are, this is going to be epic. On the Green side, we catch a glimpse of Ormond Hightower leading the Hightower army. The huge deal here is that the dragon Targaryen fights alongside them. Ridden by Alicent's youngest son, Prince Daeron Targaryen, we finally get to see Targaryen in action. In several spots throughout the trailer, you can see Aemon Targaryen heading to Harrenhal. And yes, you see his massive dragon Vhagar burning Harrenhal to the ground all over again. Aegon the Conqueror did the exact same thing to this cursed castle years ago. Watching this trailer really made me realize just how devastating the Dance of the Dragons is. Because House Targaryen split into Team Green and Team Black, their magnificent dragons start dying off one by one. With every dragon that falls, the ultimate power of House Targaryen fades away. Even though we pick sides and cheer for our favorite teams while watching, we can't forget that we are witnessing the darkest, most tragic era in Game of Thrones history. One more thing before we go. Warner Brothers recently announced that a movie about Aegon's conquest is officially in the works. We'll definitely do a deep dive into that in a future video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to hit that button. If I missed any hidden details or Easter eggs in the trailer, drop them in the comments section below.